Hi, welcome back to Way Too Many Sims. Thank you for joining me again for another day. Um, I'm starting off this day a little bit differently. We're starting in build mode. I wanted to add a few more items to the house, and then I realized that I have a bunch of items in our inventory from them meeting accomplishments, aspirations, or career goals. So I wanted to try to place those in the rooms of the people that earned them if I could. Some of them are basic household items, so those would obviously just go wherever, like a coffee pot would go in the kitchen. But this duffel bag was earned by Raylan, so I'm going to put that in her room. Some of these criminal items. Some careers earn more rewards than others. And I think the criminal career is one that ends up getting a lot of items. So she gets this espionage and a duffel bag full of money, and I think that's all that's hers for now. The hardest part of this is remembering what items go to which sim. I can't remember everybody's careers. I remember Bryant is the artist, but this light is just going to be to display whenever he makes a masterpiece. We can place that underneath that. So here's a coffee pot. We'll just throw one of these in the kitchen. I don't know why I have 3 of them. But I guess we don't have any coffee pots. We just have, well, we have the one, I guess, but, and the teapot. But we'll find a good place for this and just throw it in here somewhere. So that'll work good for that. I figured I don't really have a lot. I mean, I do have a lot of table space, but I don't have enough to take up another counter with a coffee pot. So we're going to add that other one in here. Maybe move this. So this is the hard part of figuring out which items go to which sim. I don't remember the astronaut or the businessman is. I do remember that Bryant is the painter, so I'm going to take this down to Bryant's room. So his is here. Actually, that looks really good right there on that wall. So the idol rug, this is the music one, so I think that that's Ricky's. Faith's room. I said entertainer career, so I guess it could have been Amy, Ricky, or Faith. So we'll throw some of these plants into this extra pot here. And the rest of those I just threw in the fridge. This is the computer hard drive. So that's for the tech guru career, which I think we have 2 people in that career, but we'll just like extra decorate the computer room down here. Or we could just sell one or put it in their room. I don't know which. This baseball bat would be from Raylan too. We'll put it right here at the entrance. So we've got some athlete trophy cases, which they haven't won any trophies yet, so I don't really know if we need to put those anywhere special, but we'll put them down here in the gym, I guess, for when they do get trophies. So if you hit Alt 9, that'll help raise that up to help put it wherever we want them to be. And I do not like that that's a different color, so we're going to change that. So this is the VIP bucket that they got, Eva and Paolo got for their date. So I'm going to put that up here in her bedroom. Little decoration for their room. I think it has flirty, a flirty aura whenever you enable it. A kitchen sink. I don't know. I guess maybe it's better than the sink that we have, so we can sell the sink we have and replace it with this. We need to figure out who the astronaut is. He's got a few things in here. Another one for the tech guru, for the business career. That's business too. An entertainer. So we might need to go back in and figure out who everybody is to see who these go to. Alright, so he is a tech guru. So we can go in and get him one of the tech guru things. He gets this big old pile of computer hard drives, I guess. And I'm going to go ahead and give him a computer too, so he can have a computer in his room since that's his job. Might help him advance a little bit. Morgan's the gardener. Simon is the engineer. Okay, there's another tech guru. Dirk. No, oh, Peyton's the astronaut. Okay, he had a few things in there. So we will go ahead and give him this decoration, and he had... Okay, so Lawrence is the teacher, so we'll put that in his room. This cute little apple clock. Remember, right above his desk, that looks really cute. And then... Okay, so Maya is in the business career, so we'll put this nameplate on her desk. And then we'll give her this little sales trophy. I think that was everything for that. Oh, there's another astronaut thing. That needs to go in Peyton's room. It's a little astronaut light. So we'll delete his normal light and just put that one in there. Okay, so I am done with that. I am just gonna speed through the part here where I get them all ready for the day. So we're gonna feed, shower, go potty, all of those boring things really quickly. So for Faith, I'm gonna have her practice her speech as well to get her day started. She doesn't really need any other things. Some of these things need repaired, so I'm just clicking those. He needs to use it too, but he can take care of that when he's done. It just takes so long to get through getting all of these people fed and ready for the day. It's crazy. So then next I'm going to go through and have them work on something that helps with either their aspiration or their career. So he's going to do his painting. Junior here needs to work on programming. Simon needs to work on robotics, but he's actually supposed to be headed to work, so we're going to skip him. Sonia has already worked on food and drinks today, so the next thing is earning a silver at a dinner party event. So maybe we can think about having a party here soon so she can get that. Oh, a topiary tragedy. Morgan has been working on a prestigious client's topiary exhibit all week. Tragedy struck today when Morgan accidentally cut the head off of the client's favorite specimen. Morgan has to act quickly. Does she confess immediately to the client or take a risky move and make all the topiary headless as an artistic statement? Um, I guess confess your mistake. Okay, Morgan confessed the mistake to the client, and the client was not pleased. The client berated her for her clumsiness and decided to make a call to Morgan's boss as well. Morgan was asked to leave the exhibit and go back to the store. Her boss was understanding of the mistake and felt she had been through enough for one day. Performance loss small. Alright, not the worst outcome. Alright, so I think we're gonna try to plan a dinner party for Sonia so that she can get that next aspiration goal. I don't know how many friends she has outside of our household, but it should work out okay. So we need to choose the dinner party option. Alright, so we're getting ready for the dinner party. So obviously, Sonia can go ahead and make some gourmet meals to be served to the guests. Pasta primavera. That sounds good. Some of these meals make me feel hungry in real life. I don't know if you guys get that way too. Some of them sound actually really good, but I've never made frog legs in real life, but that's interesting. So we can go ahead and send Umberto to go fishing. Um, as much as I'd like him to stay at the party, that is what he likes to do. So, a rival product in the works. Dirk gets unofficial word that the competitor is coming out with a product nearly identical to the one he's tasked with developing. He can alert upper management or hang tight and hope that everything works out. Via the press release reveals that the competitor's product isn't even targeted to the same market. And has radically different features than Dirk's. Succeed or fail, it won't have an impact on his work. Alright, that's cool. Faith has her audition soon, so we should make sure that she's good to go for that. Okay, so this is a lot of people in the kitchen. I guess a few people decided to cook as well. What's going on with our stove back there? Is that a fire? Or is it just broken? Oh, okay. It just needs to be repaired. Okay, so I'm gonna have Sonia start interacting with her party guests. She did throw this party after all, and she wants to get at least a silver on it to get her aspirations. So we'll have to thank people for coming and just try to get some of these goals met to get her up there. This music one is actually pretty easy because we can have our own Sims just listen to the music. And that will fulfill that. We have plenty of Sims in our house, so getting 3 Sims to listen to the music at the same time should be pretty easy. So we've got our cute little dinner party. Look at all of them. They don't even fit all at the same table, but that's okay. I'm hoping that she's getting at least a decent grade for this party to meet her goal. So it should be easy to get three Sims to drink at the same time. We'll just make drinks for all of them. I could also just have three of my own Sims go get their own drinks. I guess that would work too, but either way, we'll get that one done. And hopefully that's enough to get her a silver. A change of scenery. Junior is singing code like a rock star when he's suddenly transferred to a position he has no experience with. Does he speak up and ask for training or wing it with the book they gave him? I think he should speak up. Kudos to Junior for having the guts to ask for help. Unfortunately, nobody here has the first idea how to do it either, especially his manager, and she would rather see Junior sink than her. Okay. Yay, we got our silver medal. I think that's exactly what she needed to get her aspiration, so perfect. So now this kitchen is trashed, so I'm going to have a couple of people come in here and clean up a little bit. We're going to mop and put away some food. I clean up after the party. Oh no, I hate work rivalries. I can't stand Bernice Robles. Work rivalries get in the way of promotions. They make it really hard to advance at work. So I don't know, we're gonna have to figure that out. So I had Mila write some books. I forgot to have her publish them. I'm going to take her over here and get those published so she can start making money for that. So we're going to have Morgan and Dirk talk a little bit and build their relationship a little bit more. I really didn't work with them too much in the previous day, so I want to get them to have a nice, strong relationship.
Galebi tube, fuinta. Ah, Yasanar. Deshbo. Ah, Sashay moo. Yebs. Kroba Segor. Ah, Tinoma. Shives. Kills the lume. Samzo. Huh. Suina Gor. Yorid. Hoopitu. Lumpin. Jarl.
She's always so mad. You know what? I think they would make adorable babies. They're so cute together. I think we should have them try. How about we get our first baby in this house? And if Morgan and Dirk are going to be having a baby, how about Eva and Paolo? Should we have them try too? Wait, did Morgan and Dirk try? If they did, I missed it. We'll have them try again just in case.
Ebony Flurba. Yanka Bamu. Zampa Grasha. Freeba Naya Flu. Vobal Soapy. Sweetie. Narco.
So I just noticed Eva's got this weird moodlet, caught with another from cheating. And I just realized that she has all these romantic relationships because she was flirting with everybody. So I think it's Abby that's mad at her for being with Paolo. Shoot. We messed that up. We should have had her make sure she was just friends with everybody else, but the gynecologist diagnosed Eva with a yeast infection. So she'll have to get some medications to help herself with that. Mila has gastroenteritis, so she's puking and not doing so hot. Poor thing. Okay, Eva has been feeling really calm and cheerful lately. Has Eva learned to temper down her hot-headed behavior? Change hot-headed to cheerful. Yes, please. I hate that trait. They're always getting so mad at everything. So we're gonna have Morgan work on her gardening skills. We'll have her plant some of these extra little plants that she's collected. Ooh, Sonia's getting fancy with her knife work back there. You see her? I'm just thinking I'm gonna have them maybe start working on some skills that we haven't really used yet, like this florist station back here. Maybe Morgan can work on that since she's into gardening. I feel like being a florist would kind of go along with that. So here we're gonna find out if oh, she is. Morgan is pregnant. She's in her first trimester, so I think that'll trigger for her to go to the doctor to get a checkup. And Eva is pregnant as well. Better start getting used to the idea now. Pregnant Sims will need to come in each trimester for a prenatal checkup. Also, grabbing some prenatal vitamins from the pharmacy is highly recommended. Yay! So we've got 2 pregnant Sims in our house.
Diva Wiz.
Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this cat sitting next to him. That is so cute.
How Vina's office? You not be Stulain? Oh, Prita! What's next? Thelma! Ah. Oh.
Okay, so Paolo got promoted to team mascot.
Lanaga Klanka, Skooma, Fubame. Haduna. Walla K.
Okay, I think it's time that he proposed to Eva. They're expecting a baby. They're living together. I think that's the next step, so let's see. I hope she says yes, because they are a really cute couple. Okay, good. She said yes, jumped right into his arms. So now we get to plan a little wedding. So usually I just have my Sims like elope really quickly because I don't want to deal with the whole wedding planning event thing. I think for one of these though, we'll do at least a real wedding. I'm just looking at some of their wants. She wants to watch sports on TV, so that's an easy one that we can fulfill for her. I'm just trying to go off of what they actually want to do, since with working with so many Sims, it's hard for me to keep track of what they actually are into and not. And I might be able to just keep a little bit happier Sims if I can go off of what they actually want to do.
Teebs. Sarday ya libshigo. Su.
Alright, and it's getting to be close to the end of the night, so I'm gonna get around here to having them all go potty and shower if they need to, eat if they need to, and get them tucked into their beds. So we'll fast forward through this little bit here. So we'll get them all to eat. Hopefully somebody will clean up a little bit as well. This is always the messy part. It's always the hardest part too to remember who goes to which bed. If you hover over them, you can see who is assigned to which bed. But there's so many and so many on 2 different floors. It's hard to remember who goes where, so I'm kind of clicking back and forth a lot. I hope that doesn't make you guys dizzy. So I'm having Eva work out a little bit. She's pregnant and the doctor did recommend working out for her. So that'll be good for her. Oh, Amy got promoted to C-lister. She'll now make an additional $4 an hour for a grand total of $40. That's exciting. She got a little Sim Idol rug. We'll have to get out of the thing. Ooh, Ricky was promoted to opening act. That's good. Our Aegis Retro Stereo. Dirk needs to go to the doctor. He's feeling a little bit sick. So then we'll go into our inventory again and get these rugs out to the people who earned them. So Ricky got one, and I thought Amy got one too. Or no, I think Amy got the rug and Ricky got the stereo, but oh well, that's okay. I think I remember that rug that I gave to Faith was supposed to be for Ricky anyway. I don't really know where to put this. We already have a stereo, so maybe over here by the microphone. Perfect. Okay, so that was the end of day 11 with Way Too Many Sims. We officially have 21 Sims, 1 cat, and 2 of our Sims are pregnant. So I'm kind of excited to see what the future holds with this. I wonder how many kids we'll end up with in this house. That could get pretty chaotic. Babies in The Sims are notoriously really hard to take care of. So I can't imagine having more than a couple at a time, but we will see how that goes. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on TikTok and Facebook too if you would be so kind. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.